The Attorney General Senior Counsel Chiwanuka Chiriwa says that these public service standing orders are like an operational manual and not reflected in the laws of Uganda at all. It was agreed that some civil servants are hiding in the public service standing orders to underperform, knowing that they are protected by the law as permanent and pensionable.
But all the other laws in Uganda affect public servants like anyone else. This thing of permanent and pensionable, they can be removed.
The Prime Minister Robinah Nabbanja held a meeting to review service delivery and accountability field trips so far conducted in Greater Luwero, Mpigi, Wakiso and Mukono districts. The Prime Minister called for teamwork between political leaders and permanent secretaries to ensure smooth delivery of services to the people.
Because for me, I didn't know that there was even protecting of sports in my district. Mosaic Mukasa is saying, enough is enough. We are going to provide ourselves and move.
During the service delivery accountability field trips, it was observed that there was lack of transparency about available resources sent by government to the districts. The government technical officers were faulted for hiding such vital information.
They start from central government, they connect with the local government, and they eat this money together.
Let's bite. The teeth are there, we have them and so on. I don't know why we are not even biting. Let's bite these people. So for us to begin to come here and begin lamenting, when we have the entire structure of government, which is my considered opinion, if you organize the structure, just 1 month is enough to clean up the entire mess which we have in the government, and the population will begin to feel what it is. The Attorney General is here. Like you've guided him.
Lack of transparency means that spending of government resources is done in the dark. This has promoted corruption, bribery, and shoddy work. To ensure transparency and accountability, it was recommended that there was need to deal firmly with cases of corruption by punishing culprits.
The need for proper guidelines to the districts. And what are the complaints from the districts? Inadequate guidelines, especially on procurement. So we need to review some of the programs, especially UGIFT and USMID. There is a lot of money, and the complaint is inadequate guidelines, and the guidelines given are not linked to the decentralization framework.
We must take this approach, even to Parliament, and ensure that if we are moving as a government, we move as a government. And the leader of opposition will come from among ourselves because of failing to monitor the money we are sending for service delivery.
This service delivery accountability program is scheduled to be rolled out throughout the country. Ministers and members of parliament will be mobilized in regions to participate in this exercise, like it was the case with parish development model sensitization.
This was an intervention which had a purpose to make sure that members of parliament play a role in their constituencies. We need to revitalize the district roads committees.
Among those who attended included the 3rd Deputy Prime Minister, a cross-section of ministers and permanent secretaries.